show us what's going on. What's the latest?
ASongADay is a community of curators who handpick a song and deliver it to your inbox every day, Monday through Friday. You have two options. You can either choose your own curator based on your musical preferences or not your musical preferences if you want to kind of explore a different subgenre you've never explored before, or you can choose what we call the random option, which is where I very subjectively pick a song from a different curator every day. So you're getting a song from a different genre delivered to your inbox every day. The coolest thing about our emails, in my opinion, is that with each there's context. Each curator is required to include a note. Sometimes that note is what they like about the song. Sometimes it's what they think you'll like about the song. Sometimes it's history. Sometimes it's poetry. One of our curators recently wrote an entire storyline for like a week or two with a different character and how the songs played into that story. So what we're going to show you today, it's funny. I'm not quite ready. What we're going to show you today, it's kind of funny that we're presenting because it's pretty much like the exact opposite of VR. It's not mind-blowing. It's nothing you've never seen before, but it has made our lives a lot easier. So like as Seth said, we pretty much launched here about a year and a half, 2 years ago. We actually turned 2 on October 21st and had our second birthday party with like a concert at Union Pool. Back then, we were all manual, or working manually in spreadsheets and MailJet and then MailChimp. Back then we didn't even have the random option, so I was literally matching every single subscriber to a curator because I was overly intimate with what the curators were choosing. So it was like very easy for me to look at these people's preferences and match them. And then about 12 of us were hand scheduling emails, 150 emails every week. We did that for almost 2 years. What I'm going to show you, we launched in August, but the reason why we were able to do that for 2 years is because I like to think of ASongADay as a collective of people beyond just me. Like I may be the solo founder, but we're a group of people who really believe in what we're doing and who believe in music discovery through humans, through people who like you could see yourself being friends with back in high school more than just algorithms, more than robots. So yeah, I'll, with that, walk you through what it looks like to sign up as a user as well as what it looks like to curate. I'm the Ask My Friend Matt, and also a curator and someone who's been super helpful in like designing tools along the way and websites and all that good stuff to hold the computer for me while I walk through it. You can also do this on mobile. Curator process is super simple on mobile. So is sign up. That said, sometimes it's just easier to do things on the computer.
What do you want me to sign up?
Yeah, curators at ASongADay. There you go, autofill. So we asked for your email. You go ahead and sign up. What should we call you?
You should call me Matt.
Matt. You know, anything else that Matt wants to tell us? And then, oh God, wait. So, fortunately that's not true, I don't think. He could either pick just send me great music, which he's not gonna do, but that would assign him to the random group, or he can choose his curator. He can pick a couple genres. Let's say you like start super broad, right? That's perfect. Indie rock, maybe. Yeah, and then throw in a shoegaze in there. Yeah, show me some curators. Right now, the results are all alphabetical. We're gonna randomize it soon, but you can read a bit about each curator, see their latest track sent. If you hit the back button, let's say he wants to try something that he usually doesn't listen to. So instead he goes with, yeah, and there we go. And so you see some of our electronic curators. And jazz, because he feels that he sometimes curates jazz, or curates electronic, and he probably does. They kind of have like full reign on what they curate, very little limitations. one of the recent songs. So let's say you can choose a curator. So thanks for signing up. Then you get a confirmation code. You click on, or confirmation email, you click on it. And then the emails after that point look. Oh, God.
Here, I know I pulled it up right here.
They look, that's the confirmation email. The confirmation emails with a song have like the song, the comment from the curator, and then you can hit reply with your feedback. We don't have a rating system right now for a reason. Qualitative just means more to our curators, and it starts a conversation and truly builds that community. If as a curator, I'm gonna go to, so I'm gonna show you my back end, which is a little bit different from a curator's back end, but you can get the general perspective. So let's say I'm gonna go curate for the group I curate for. To add a song, you just hit add a song. And let's say pull a link. So this will pull all the info you need. I'll say something about the song, pick some tags, and this song is queued, and this is generally what your song queue looks like. You can see what's queued, what's been sent, when it's been sent. For me, this is my dashboard where I can see low queues. The reason why there's so many ones right now is because it's Thursday, and generally all of our curators curate over the weekend. So yeah, I'm not going to show you users because that, privacy. Both users and curators can log in and see subscriptions. I'm currently subscribed to everyone, so I won't scroll down. But you can unsubscribe and then resubscribe and go through the process as a user. But yeah, so super simple technology, but it lets us be able to do what we do, and that's pick songs based on from anywhere on the internet. We're also platform agnostic. We pull SoundCloud, Bandcamp, YouTube, Vimeo, Vivo, whatever else works. And yeah, that's a general. Am I forgetting anything? Oh. So a year and a half ago, when we first presented, we were at like 920 subscribers. Now we're over 6,500. And we were at like 30 curators with 100, 200 interested in being a curator. Now we're still at like 40, but with over 600 people interested in being a curator. Our next step, now that we have this very simple but functional technology, is to scale that curator community and therefore scale the user base, and really focus on letting people share their music with people and let them communicate and, yeah, engage over it.
Awesome. Okay, questions for Shannon? Oh, and a round of applause. Yeah. Sorry.
What's the criteria for becoming a curator?
The number one thing I look at is why they want to get involved. A lot of people pull the heartstrings or just like really love, are super passionate about sharing music, or musicians themselves. Yeah, that's the first thing I look at. I also will cyberstalk a little bit and make sure that they're like a human. But that's about it. Yep.
Do you have any heavy metal curators, and are you looking for one?
We do have one. That's another thing. Our genres are like crazy specific, which is another reason why we want to add more curators. But we do have a heavy metal. Always looking for more, though.
Do you guys have a plan for making money, business model, and
Yeah. So important side note: ASongADay's been a side project since day one and still is. Hopefully will not be forever. I think there's definitely a very obvious projection of charging probably $2 a month to random's free, and then $2 a month to choose your own curator. Sponsorships added onto random would be step one. And then there's a bunch of ideas of what we can do as a community. to like add more content and stuff.
Are there plans to integrate with Spotify, Apple Music, or any other paid services?
Thinking about it. As of now, no. Yeah, if we did, in my dream world, we would be a Bandcamp only platform because I love Bandcamp. I love that they give more music to the artist. But unfortunately, the library is just not big enough. And they also don't have an open API. But so maybe Spotify one day.
Cool. One more question.
The genres, does the curator like just input like a word, or he has to select from a list, or you tell the curator what genre he is, or what's the story?
So right now, onboarding curators is very hands-on. Like I have an idea of what our listeners want. They'll email us being, do you have this? And from there, I generally I go through our list of people who are interested. I'm like, okay, so you're interested in this, you could be a good fit, but also is there anything else you want to curate? And it's just like, it's a conversation. And then we work together to figure out what that name is, and they'll write their bio. And we have tags that are attached to those very broad genres you saw up there when the user was signing up.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Thanks, Shannon.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yes.